Once again, we on Light Skin Television. Got my man Just Cuz. It's going down, bro. You just battled Coach Corleone about an hour or two ago, man. How you feeling after the battle, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. I got a chance to watch some clips back too, man. I feel like, I came in to do my job, man. Came in bombing, and punching at a high rate, rapping at a high rate. So.
It's a fact. I interviewed him before the battle, and he's pretty humble, pretty honest. He's saying you pose no threat, this, and that. I said, okay, what if you fuck around and lose bad or just lose, period? He's like, that can happen. I've lost before. That's possible, he said, but what I'm working with right now, I don't think he can take me today.
Yeah.
I think he jumped out on you, and then in the building, a lot of people had you, bro. You kind of took the energy right back, especially in that third round. How important was the coin toss, do you think?
Coin toss is super important for me. Sometimes the energy, kind of like, it's easier to feel it out. When he went first, you kind of focus in your mind what you're hearing and waiting against your own shit. So
right.
Like, that's what I'm hearing. I'm like, okay, this ain't enough for me, And then you go into it, and like I said, for me, I'm one of them people. Once the energy's there, I'm up. But sometimes I need to get there. So.
A lot of people's looking at it like it's a matchup of bags and bodies, separate seasons.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's better. So I don't really know
Y'all
what to
sticking
say.
to it.
We up 1-0.
This is what I always want to know. The people that was in season 1 or 2, do they claim a side or they just leave it alone?
They claim a side.
Really? What?
Season 1, motherfucker. We made them claim a side.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
We got in there. We was here. They was there. We was cool.
Right.
But when it was like, as far as what it was, in season 2, and y'all just came back from season 1. We trying to get y'all.
It was definitely a divide in the house.
So we could get to season 3. We like, yo, y'all gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? So.
How was that whole experience for you?
Man, season 2, bags and bodies, niggas. We the best.
I heard that. How was that experience for you as a whole?
Bags and bodies was crazy, man. I think it's the first time I've been in like a highly competitive environment.
Right.
Every second. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And I mean, like,
the pressure was always on.
Always. You could wake up at 1 in the morning.
You don't know what they might have for you.
I'm telling you like this. You'll go outside and it look like zombies.
Right.
5 motherfuckers in the driveway this way, working.
Right.
You're like, nigga, I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
They not sleeping.
You look soft if they working, you know what I mean? And
so it's
you trying to get some shut-eye.
It's constant pressure, but it's constant, like, sharpening your skills. And I learned a lot from everybody. There's not one person in that house that I ain't take something from. So. Okay. Yeah, many storylines behind all that, man. You gotta respect. There goes another one right there. Yeah.
There goes a season 1er right there. A season 1er.
Season 1, we know what it's season 2, but I fuck with Banks, my guy.
Definitely. Banks the guy. He had a great performance too.
He did. He
went first in a 1-rounder.
He went crazy.
That was great. You know what I mean?
He shook the room up.
Looking forward to a lot of these battles coming up. I'm hurt that 2 all-female battles are not going down today. That's gonna be postponed to another card.
And Hustle, that was gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Chirac.
I kind of felt like the amount of battles that was on this card, you could have slid this into a 2-day joint. So every one of them make their flights, they probably could have got here tomorrow. You see how Prezi jumped in, you know what I mean? And King, you know what I mean? They had an impromptu battle. He wild with it.
Shout out Prezi. He's crazy.
It was definitely.
Man. That's like shit like that is what I mean. Like being in the house, what Prezi does, like his presence coming on there before he rap. And sometimes he don't even have to say nothing that's a punchline.
Right.
He might be
you just see him, you might be laughing already like, he about to entertain us.
The game is more than just rapping here. So you gotta
tell these people, man, it's more than just bars, man. You gotta have some type of personality now.
You gotta tap into it. And if you can't, then you're gonna fall to the wayside. Because honestly, that's just how it is. It's like there's niggas that can rap, there's motherfuckers that can perform and rap. And that's the separation sometimes when you talk about greatness.
Who been your roughest opponent so far in your career?
Roughest opponent? I can't say, but it was on Bags and Bodies.
Okay.
But as far as I would say the Hustle was my toughest.
That was the roughest joint?
Yeah, because that was my first time learning like a crowd like that in small settings and understand I was a long setup person. I tried to get like intricate bars. But I started hearing what the people was looking for and shit, so that I realized, okay.
Kind of condensed it.
You gotta get to your shit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
How many battles you in?
How many battles I win?
Now, how many battles are you into your career so far? How many battles have you had?
I think I'm at like bolted. I got like 10. Shit.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the situation.
Even with the URL Crucible shit.
Right, that too.
But I think I probably got like 11.
11.
So, but in total, I probably did like 20 battles.
And tell the people where you from, man.
I'm from Connecticut, man.
Which
New
part?
London, Connecticut.
New London, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ghost Town, Connecticut.
All right.
You know, I love my city. 5 miles wide, but this is what we do, man.
We love what TBL doing, man.
Yeah. And I remember, like we all do, when it was just our backyard league, and like, it's been my home league before it became what it was. Kenny Black done took it to a whole nother
Kenny
level.
doing a great job. I see him on the ones and twos collecting that money, making sure don't nobody get through without paying.
Kenny real
Respect
efficient.
that. Yeah.
Really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
The brand is growing, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Kenny Black, and shout out Chilla Jones and Spot and everybody who's moving with what we doing.
One thing I like about Kenny and the team, they go recruiting too. You see him around the country. I'll be all around the country. I'm like, damn, you here too, Kenny? He like, damn, you here? Yeah. You know what I mean? It might not be his event, but he got something, he planning something. And then when you see it come to fruition, when you see the names on them cars, I'm like, he was at so-and-so. That's how you got to do it, man.
I remember, he'll tell you, I remember when we was on the show still, and we went to the what battle was it? It was Geechee's battle at the strip club.
Okay.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
They battling and Kenny pull up there. So I introduced him to him. He like, yo, just introduce me to him, man. Let me just holler at him.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, cool. So when I bring him over, I'm like, yo, this is my guy, because that's my manager too.
Right.
I'm like, this is my manager, Kenny Black. He daps him up and says, hey, when we get the money right, when I get my money right, we gonna book you. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
That's what he said.
That's what's up, yeah.
Boom, boom. Not a long conversation
like that,
to move around. Fast forward to now, big drop, what they got. Hitman versus Moot. That's the type of work ethic he got.
Just like
you know
that.
What I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
That was a year and some change.
That was, yep. He said it.
That's all he wanted to say. He didn't want a big meeting. He didn't want 20 minutes. No.
He didn't need all that.
No, he came in, said that, dapped him up, and said, all right, I'm out.
And called it a day. That's what it was.
So shout out Kenny Black, man.
Just cuz, get these people your social media, bro.
It's at JUS_CUZCT. Just cuz CT.
That's what it is. Just cuz Light Skin Television. We out. Great battle, bro.
Appreciate it.